Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
Okay, moving right along. We got The Glimmer Man, Steven Seagal, Keaton, Ivory Wayans. It was a decent actioner. Nothing really special. I'll think about this DVD, this Laserdisc release. The Dolby Digital sound was messed up on the release, so it's better to watch it on the Dolby Surround Sound channel on the digital channels, because I'm reading there's like a hiss or a buzz in the center channel. So, you know, like I said, decent actioner. But this was when, you know, Steven Seagal started getting fat, so a lot of the action scenes were sped up in this to make it look like he was moving faster. Okay, Highlander: The Final Dimension. Yeah, Highlander. Everyone loves the first movies, and they deny that any other movies ever came out. I'm kind of in that boat too, because I thought Highlander 2 was just, I don't know what they were thinking. But this one I thought was slightly better than Highlander 2. So, but I don't understand. I'm trying to find the 3-disc CAV release of Highlander 1. It's on Laserdisc. It's THX certified. Blah 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 blah. And then there's also the Renegade edition of Highlander 2, which, what I understand, takes out all the references to the immortals being aliens. So we'll see. I'll see if I can track that one down and see what comes up. In the meantime, like I said, that was decent but not great. It was like I said, it wasn't decent. It was better than the second movie. Okay, this is a Renegade Murderers Row. This is a TV movie from the television show Renegade, starring Lorenzo Lamas there. I saw this, you know, I didn't know they released this in Hong Kong. But when I found it, like, hey, cool, because I remember that movie. Decent action because Lorenzo Lamas, he's a kickboxer, so he knows a lot of pretty good martial arts scenes in here, stuff like that. So, going to watching that again sometime soon.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Okay, we got Hook by Steven Spielberg. It's an action-adventure movie. That's why I put it in this rather than like drama or something like that. Or children's. I don't have any children's movies, do I? But I enjoyed this movie. I saw it with my sisters when I was younger, and I thought it was fun. I just didn't think Dustin Hoffman was a very convincing Hook. But anyway. And we got Christopher Lambert again, and this is in The Hunted. Thought this was a decent movie, and any movie where you see Joan Chen naked, it's not a bad movie at all. Okay, here we got the original Indiana Jones trilogy, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade, all in gatefolds. good stuff to have. These are also the digitally untouched releases, because the one thing I know that was retouched in the DVD releases was the snake scene. They had the in the original, in the theatrical version, and in the Laserdisc release, you can see the pane of glass where the snake strikes when Marion was trying to when she fell on the ground in the snake pit. But they kind of took that out of the of the DVD release. So if you're a purist, you'll want to get the Laserdisc, but I don't think too many people that many people are that anal about it. And so good to know at least. Okay, got Keenan Ivory Wayans and a Low Down Dirty Shame, action comedy. I enjoyed this movie quite a bit because I think Keenan Ivory Wayans kind of, I don't know, he doesn't make enough movies, if you ask me. Because I like this. I like The Glimmerman because he's in that. There's also what other good movie? Well, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Who doesn't like that movie? So I enjoyed this movie, and yeah. Okay, another Seagal movie. This is Marked for Death. Really nothing special about this one. And one of his 3-word movies. All of his first movies were Hard to Kill, Out for Death, Out for Justice, Marked for Death, Out for Justice, Above the Law. But yeah, I think I got this for like $1. So I figured, what the hey, why not? Also Terry Weigel, if you know who she is. Okay, got Mission Impossible. I got this recently as well because I got this at a flea market for like $2. So I thought it was a decent action or two. They do want to get the later ones because this is directed by Brian De Palma. I forget which one is directed by John Woo. Either 2 or 3, probably 2. So I think that was released on Laserdisc, at least in Japan, which probably makes a lot of money. Okay, we got The Phantom with Billy Zane. When Billy Zane was actually kind of making a name for himself, so to speak. This came out right after he did Demon Knight, where he got a lot of rave reviews for that. Then he did this movie, and then he lost some of his fame. Then he did Titanic, got some of his fame back, and now he's doing movies like Dungeon Siege. So, Billy Zane, come back, man. We miss you. Do something better than Dungeon Siege. Okay, we got Platoon. This is the original Laserdisc release. I saw this in a theater when I was really young. I saw it on a double bill with a sneak preview of RoboCop, and this was before it was actually got the wide release. It was just a test market, and so I saw RoboCop in the theaters uncut, and along with this. But they were both really good movies, and my dad took me to go see them, both of them, because he wanted, he was in Vietnam and wanted me to hear this one of the best Vietnam movies out there. So, good movie. I should probably get the later releases with double digital sound. Okay, Professional, Jean Reno and Gary Oldman. Great movie. By why is his name escaping me right now? Luc Besson. This is the theatrical release, American theatrical release. I have not seen the European cut or the extended cut, Leon the Professional. That is on Laserdisc. I have seen it. I keep forgetting to buy it though. I'll get around that sooner or later because Jean Reno is awesome. Luc Besson is awesome. Alrighty. Mel Gibson and Ransom. Another one I saw for $1. Figured I'd pick it up for the hell of it. Haven't seen it, so. Okay. This is Crime Story. I don't know. Is this the TV movie? Is this a TV movie pilot? Or it doesn't really say. It just says association with New World Television, so I imagine it might be that. But directed by Michael Mann, and most of you know who Michael Mann is. Michael Mann I think he created Miami Vice, but he also directed movies like Manhunter, the first Hannibal Lecter movie, based on the novel Red Dragon, which I think is better than the actual movie Red Dragon. And he also directed The Keep, and he did a couple movies recently as well, kind of gangsterish movies. He's a great director, if you ask me. But he's kind of, people either know about him or he kind of falls under the radar. Brandon, probably both these out of here. A couple of Brandon Lee movies. Rapid Fire. This was his first starring vehicle. Before this, he did Showdown in Little Tokyo with Dolph Lundgren. And I think before that, he also did Legacy of Rage, a Hong Kong movie. That's the only Hong Kong movie he did, which was a decent movie. Showdown in Little Tokyo was kind of stupid, but this one I thought was pretty decent. And The Crow, great movie. This is in DTS surround sound, so it sounds amazing. And looks pretty darn good, too, because it's THX certified. So, it has History of the Crow bonus program. And as you know, Brandon Lee was killed in the making of the movie. Killed when a piece of debris was stuck in the barrel of a gun loaded with blanks. But the force of the blanks, even though it still shot the piece of debris out in the gun and shot him in the chest and killed him. Was it shot him? He shot him in the chest or in the heart? Either way, it killed him. And that's a sad loss for the Lee family. So that's that. Okay, this is Ice Cube and Elizabeth Hurley in Dangerous Ground. I got this mostly because I heard it. I read a review of this in the Laserdisc newsletter where they call it like a throwback to blaxploitation movies of the '70s. So I figured I gotta get that. So I haven't watched it yet, so I should get around to that sooner or later if it sounds that amazing. Okay, here we go. Antonio Banderas in Desperado. Directed by Robert Rodriguez. I need to get also in this El Mariachi, the first movie of this. So I guess they're kind of considering them a trilogy now. You got El Mariachi, Desperado, and Once Upon a Time in Mexico. So I should probably get El Mariachi and the other one as well. But this one I bought also at the flea market for $1, so I'll get around to getting those sooner or later. Oh, here's a great movie, Dix Town, with James Woods and Lou Gossett Jr. Kind of a comedy. I put in action because because of the boxing aspect. Maybe it should be a sports movie, but either way, I put in the action for the time being. But it was really kind of flew under the radar back in 1992 or 3 or 4 when this came out. It's really a fun movie. I mean, it's kind of like The Sting, whereas James Woods is a con man, with Lou Gossett Jr. being a boxer, and they run it's got what is his name? Bruce Dern. So it's if you get around to it, you should see this movie because it's really fun. Okay, we got Flight of the Intruder. This is a decent war movie. It's based in Vietnam, but from the Navy perspective, weren't too many Navy Vietnam movies. This one is kind of endearing to me because this was shot on the USS Independence, which actually did serve in Vietnam, the Vietnam War, and I actually served on the Independence as well when I was stationed in Japan. I didn't work on intruders though. I worked on F-14s. If you've seen Top Gun, those are F-14s. The intruders is just an attack flight. It's an attack plane that drops bombs, has no offensive weaponry. But decent movie. Okay, please at the same time. We've got Escape from New York and Escape from LA. Good movie, bad movie. This one is kind of special because I think this has the extras that aren't on the DVD. But it has the alternate opening. Where is it? It has an interview with John Carpenter. Yeah, so good to have. This also is supposed to have come with a poster, but I don't have that. When I bought this, I bought it used, so we didn't have the poster with it. This one I got just because I saw it at the flea market for $1, so I picked it up just to complete the series take. So I've only seen bits and pieces of it. For what I've seen, it looks horrible. Okay, another John Woo American movie. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage in Face Off. I've only seen bits and pieces of this one too, but what I've seen looks pretty good. I also want to get Broken Arrow. I keep hearing that one's horrible, but I gotta see it anyway because it's John Woo. But get around to finish watching that one again soon. Okay, the Civil War war movie, it's Glory, with Matthew Broderick, Denzel Washington, Carrie Elways, and Morgan Freeman. I think I saw this twice when I was in the Navy because they showed it on the ship several times. Really great movie. Great movie. And lastly, big old box. Gettysburg Limited Collector's Edition. Now, up until recently, this cut of Gettysburg, which was the television cut, which they showed in like 3 or 4 parts, was not available on any other format other than the Laserdisc box set you see here and the special edition VHS. They re-released that on Blu-ray recently. I don't think it's on DVD, just Blu-ray. And I would hope the transfer is better, because this one was not a very good transfer. I think it was a transfer from either Betacam or 1-inch, not even 1-inch tape, probably just from Betacam, or what they used for the television broadcast. And they didn't really look all that good, but it was still the better cut of the movie. But it was better than the television cut, the theatrical cut. So you got that on here, plus you've got a making of featurette on the last side of the disc. Plus you got some extras here. You got you have to forgive me for that. In this little leather pouch here, it's a replica of a Mini A ball, which is the bullet they used in that era. Yeah, don't want to get that stuck in me. This also comes with a period map of Gettysburg. Very nice extra there. Got a book here of the paintings of Mort Kunstler in Gettysburg. Really great stuff here. You got some photographs of the generals, commercial that are featured in the movie, or the officers, that is. Long Street. And lastly, it comes with the soundtrack as well. So, while the movie isn't, it's not worthwhile to have for the movie anymore because of the Blu-ray release, these extras are not in the Blu-ray re-release, of course. So, it's still worthwhile to have this box set, but to watch the movie, it's probably better just to get the the Blu-ray re-release. Alrighty. Well, that is my action, adventure, war, and western Laserdisc collection. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Take care, everybody.